Sports Walk. The lead of the group due to goal difference with a +2. Nigeria had their own issues. They eventually settled and were able to beat Tanzania 2-1 with goals by Ayayi and Lookman and Bombawa. With the captain here from Besiktas. You see him on beIN Sports every weekend. Ademola Lookman from Atalanta next to Frank Onyeka from Brentford. Iwobi also from Fulham in the Premier League. Victor Osimhen. Patrice Motsepe has been traveling around the games. Of course, he witnessed.
I should say the 2021 edition, played in 2022 because of played in Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast last year. And many members of the side remain as on this right side, right, Asai Samuel. That's a real key performer, and this is an early chance for Hannibal Mejbri. Side Bassi and Chukwueze. Adams into the middle, it goes, up goes Osimhen! Over the bar, and those are the sort of chances he should be converting. 9 minutes on the clock, and Nigeria arguably should try to play it into Onyeka. It just didn't work out, but he gets it back. Osayi striker goal, and that'll be Nigeria's first corner of the game. And a good little spell of early, plays it into Akor, into Onyeka. Onyeka across the face of goal, and cleared away by Tunisia. And he's more defensively minded than attacking. Plenty to aim at. And up goes Osimhen again. And over again. So, two headers. Over the bar. Ajayi looking to turn. And here he is again, Akor. Driving forward, striker goal, spilled. And in it goes from Osimhen. But the flag is up once again. Well, he cannot buy a goal at the Nations Cup. Can Victor... Ajayi, that's a good ball in, and needs a good header as well, and he got it from Bron. Nigeria were hugely impressive, and beaten by the Italian side, who had to fight really hard to overcome the then African champions. It will be Onyemachi who delivers this in, but he's not got enough height to Ashuri. Tunisia really yet to get going. In the final third. And so far they've just been withering a little bit of pressure from good strength. Space here to deliver the cross. And searching up goes Osimhen. And the ball sails over his head. And that is why he wears what he does. Tunisia with their first attack, and Ajayi turns it behind for a corner. Well, finally we see the North Africans come forward. And you can hear the cheers as well inside the Fez Stadium. Here he is, Bassi. And Ndidi with the strike. Well, he doesn't get many, Wilfred Ndidi. He's never scored for his nation against Uganda. And that's a striker goal coming in from Abdi. He hit it well enough. He's got a fairly extraordinary record, Ali Abdi. He top scored in qualifier the tournament. Ali Abdi, searching ball in. Oh, and a really good little ball back in by Mastouri, unselfishly so. Could have had the strike, looking. Little flick, Mejbri in behind, Ashuri in the middle, and Ndidi with the defensive intervention. Out to Akor. They can break in Nigeria if they can get it right, but they're two Tunisians. Well, they should be doing some damage at this competition. Lookman on the edge of the D, trying to do that himself. And there were three Tunisian players who came in around him and close memories of it. That's a nice ball forward from Mejbri, looking to play it into Ashuri. Bassi cuts it out and shows good strength and desire as well. Sort to blow their trumpets about. Lookman looking for Osimhen over and into the back of the net, and finally Osimhen finds a goal at the African Cup of Nations. The mask comes off, delight on his face. Look what it means. Scored one, made one in his 2 games, and there goes the half-time whistle. And it really has.
Cup of Nations.
Going for the goal, of course. Bruno Onyemachi, that's a good ball in. It just needed the cut back and it was complete to Ashuri. Tunisia needs something. Valerie into the middle it goes. Can he do so again? In swinger and then to Ndidi, and he does exactly that because the Super Eagles are flying high. They are 2 goals to the good against the Carthage Eagles, who they are shooting down. And Wilfred Ndidi, who has recently... To the dismay of their hordes of supporters inside the ground. Bassi with a Asai trying to prevent Abdi from making ground down the left-hand side. And that'll be a goal kick Nigeria's way. And they could have played advantage, but they didn't because Ben Romdan was in. Well, he didn't hear the whistle, went on, felled by Wabali. Yellow card's going to be issued here. Well, the Tunisian players are pointing out exactly that to the Malian official, that he could have played off the... And again from Ajayi, that's deep. Lookman looking to play it into the middle. Chance here for Nigeria to make it 3. And it turns behind for the corner. 3 hits given. They started with the 3 points. Come in with the punch away. And the Tunisian player down at over 200 million Nigerians. And many of them football coaches in their minds. It is not an easy place. Nigeria trying to make it 3. Lookman with the delivery. Tanekti has just come on. 3 Tunisian players in the middle. The little flick from Osimhen. And then Iwobi into Osimhen. He's in behind. Squares into Lookman. Can Lookman seal this for Nigeria? Oh, he can! That is a stunning move from the Super Eagles. Super teamwork between the Nigerian side, ending with Lookman. Skiri again. Onyeka. And that's the batsman he does week in, week out. Draws the foul, wanted to come on with a platform to build on. Mejbri with the delivery. Headed on and headed in. And they do pull one back. And Wabali is beaten. And Talbi it is who has converted. 1 goal to his name. Valerie, is that going to give him belief? Valerie. Others. And then just urging their side on. Hoping against hope that they can find their way back into this game. And we've got a corner to cheer. Nigeria goalkeeper. Not sure he needed to see that out as it were. And Sayu. Tunisian fans. I think there might have been a handball in there, I think. Osimhen down on the floor. Yards to pull back the deficit. They are the opportunity to pull it back to just -1. And they do, thumped home by Abdi. Tunisian supporters celebrating flares being lit in the stands.
Pleased with the victory today. 3 points on the board. I think, our performance today was good. They had maybe like 15 minutes of a good spell, and they scored 2 goals. But apart from that, we can be proud of ourselves tonight. And yeah, stuff to improve on. So we know that. So that's the most important thing.
Thank you. We take question from journalists. We start here.
Thank you. Hi, Ademola. Jay Harris from The Athletic. Just want to ask you about your relationship with Victor and how you complement each other when you're both playing up front together.
Yeah, no. Vic's a top striker. Everybody in the world knows this. And, when I can, I try to find him because, he scores goals. He's good at scoring goals. So, we got a good rapport together, and we try to find each other on the pitch. So long may it continue.
Next question. Here in the middle.
Hi, Lookman. Emmanuel Latim, Better TV Sports. First, it's been a tough year for you, but you're ending it pretty much on a high. I just want to find out, what was it like, the final 7 minutes of this fixture? What was it like for the team?
I think for everybody in the stadium, they didn't know what was going to happen. So I think for us, try to stay calm in the minutes, in them moments. Know that we're a solid team, and try to make the right decisions in their moments. And yeah, we got the victory in the end. So that's the most important, the 3 points on the board.
We take the last question here.
Hi Lookman, my name is Mike for 54 Football X. 2 matches now, you scored 2 goals, and you're not playing from your usual wing position and now playing in the hole. Would you say this is a new position you relish and enjoy a whole lot?
Yeah, any way I can help the team, I try to do that from any position. Obviously now I'm playing in a like you said, in the hole, so I'm kind of closer to the goal. Can manipulate the ball in kind of more dangerous areas, which is more dangerous to the opponent. So I just try to find the right spaces to receive the ball and to try to hurt the opponent.
Thank you, Lookman. Thank you, folks. See you in a moment with the 2 coaches press conference. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
End of the game between Tunisia and Nigeria. How do you feel after this game?
أكيد اللي يكونوا معناتها بعد المباراة وبعد الهزيمة معناتها نحسوا بالحسرة. معناتها كنا بإمكاننا باش نرجعوا في المباراة، خصوصا 30 دقيقة الأخيرة. أكيد اللاعبين معناتها قاموا ب 30 دقيقة معناتها على مستوى عالي، خلقنا العديد من الفرص، سجلنا هدفين، كنا نجموا نسجلوا أهداف أخرى. هذا معناتها حاجة ممكن الأكيد اللي يكون الهزيمة توجع، لكن حاجة إيجابية معناتها للناس الكل اللي بإمكاننا معناتها مع أي خصم في أي وقت معناتها كي تكون ثم لعب واستحواذ وطريقة اللعب اللي نلعبوا بها معناتها أكيد نجموا نقلقوا أي خصم.
Thank you. Giving the floor to the media, we take the first question there.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. إبراهيم الحداد، صحفي مغربي بجدة العمق الرياضي. كابتن سامي، ألا ترى بأنك بالغت قليلا في البداية في احترام المنتخب النيجيري، خصوصا وأنه بعد تأخرك ب3 أهداف قمتم بردة فعل قوية، كنتم قريبون جدا من العودة وشاهدنا استحواذ تام للعناصر التونسية. شكرا وحظ موفق إن شاء الله.
احترمنا، لا معناتها حاولنا باش نكونوا متوازنين، نعرفوا اللي يكونوا المنتخب النيجيري يمتلك لاعبين على المستوى السرعات وعلى المستوى القوة البدنية معناتها منتخب جيد. حاولنا معناتها باش نقللوا لهم من المساحات. احنا 40 دقيقة جاتنا كرة و 2 معناتها في الشوط الأول، كان بإمكاننا معناتها باش نسجلوهم. الهدفين جاوا على كرات عرضية ماهيش متاع إفراط في الاحترام، لكن خسرنا برشا ثنائيات على المستوى الدفاعي على المستوى الهجومي. بعد كي ربحنا الثنائيات خصوصا الهجومية معناتها ولينا أحسن وضغطنا على المنافس، ووقتها تمكنا باش نخلقوا العديد من الفرص وخلينا المنافس معناتها في وضعية سيئة، كنا نجموا نرجعوا في المباراة، لكن هيك هي أحكام الكرة.
On the left for the next question.
Good evening, Coach. Nelly from Football Matters Gist, Nigeria. Do you feel your team executed your game plan as intended? Do you feel your team executed your game plan as intended in this game tonight?
ممكن في الشوط الأول خصوصا على الأروقة معناتها خصوصا في الجهة اليمنى والجهة اليسرى معناتها احنا لعبنا بلاعبين على أساس اللي يكونوا انتقلوا معناتها من 3 انتقلوا في الناحية الهجومية 3-1-4-2 معناتها باش نكونوا في الناحية الهجومية متوازنين وموجودين بعدد كبير. ممكن الأروقة كانوا متأخرين معناتها برشا وخلينا مساحات للمنتخب النيجيري وخلاه معناتها يتحكم في الكرة.
Next question here.
كوتش بشير غربي اكسبريس اف ام. كوتش كان يرجع بيك شويه الوقت سؤال اسكو تعاود يعني تهبط نفس التشكيله هذيا واسكو لو شوا ولا لو فات اللي محمد علي بن رمضان اليوم في البوست هذايا البوست جديد عليه اسكو لي ريغريتابل ولا لا؟
لا كان ينجم محمد علي بن رمضان كان ثم كورة اللي الحكم ما عطاش فيها الأولوية كان سجلها كان ينجم يخرج اليوم اللوم دي ماتش. صحيح اللي كونه البوست نوعا ما معناتها جديد عليه لكن ما كانش عندنا خيارات كبيرة معناتها خصوصا التالي نعرفوا اللي كونه الخصم على مستوى السرعات وعلى مستوى الثنائيات معناتها يمتلك مهاجمين جيدين. بعد ما دخلناش بالباهي في المباراة خسرنا برشا ثنائيات على المستوى خصوصا على المستوى البدني. بعد ولينا أحسن معناتها ممكن بالأربعة ولينا أحسن صحيح لكن ما هوش السبب اللي كونه معناتها لعبنا ب3 ولا لعبنا ب5 أكثر منه اللي في معظم المناطق خسرنا معناتها الثنائيات وهذا كان الإشكال الكبير. أكيد الخسارة معناتها توجع والخسارة دايما معناتها باش تظهر العديد من العيوب. احنا باش نحاولوا معناتها مازالت البطولة طويلة المباراة الأخيرة معناتها مهمة لنا ويلزمنا نكونوا مركزين ونخرجوا بنقاط المباراة إن شاء الله ونخموا معناتها في المستقبل إن شاء الله.
The next question here in the middle.
Hi, Coach. Mahir Mazahi, freelance journalist. Just a quick question. After Nigeria scored their first goal, it seemed like Victor Osimhen came and spoke to you or somebody on your bench. What was the cause of that interaction?
هو الواضح اللي كونه كان يحكي معايا معناتها على أساس اللي كان أنا نحكي مع الحكم ولا نأثر على الحكم. نعرفش منين جابها الفكرة هذه ولا منين جابها الأشياء هذه. أنا ما ولا حكيت مع الحكم ولا كلمته معناتها. هو نوع من الاستفزاز ممكن لكن هو ملاعبي وأنا نحترم اللعبة ونحترم قواعد اللعبة معناتها ما نجمش نرجع على ملاعبي.
The two last question here.
Good evening, Coach. Madini Adebanjo for Brilla Media. Coach, you feel like the officiating cost you a point or maybe even 3 tonight?
هما الأحسن معناتها كانوا موجودين اللاعبين اللي عندنا الأحسن معناتها وحاولنا معناتها باش نقلوا من المساحات للخصم. ممكن ما دخلناش في المباراة كما يلزم أنا حسب رأيي وكما قلت معناتها خسرنا العديد من الثنائيات. بعد في 30 دقيقة أو 35 دقيقة معناتها سيطرنا على جل المباراة وكانت نجم تكون نتيجة مخالفة لهذا.
The last question here.
الفطومة قناة حنبعة. تحياتي ليك كوتش. صحيح بعد الوصول بعد 3 بلاش رجعت المنتخب التونسي. سؤالي ليك كوتش اسكو بتاتر فما بعض التغييرات كان نجم يكون قبل شويه كما مثلا مع الغربي كنا قريبين جدا من التعادل على كره ولا اثنين. شكرا.
بعد الامور تقديريه معناتها احنا العاشوري طونك هو قاعد معناتها يعطي في اداء وقاعد معناتها يقدم في اضافه اكيد احنا حاولنا معناتها باش نحافظوا على الاليات اللي موجوده. من بعد كي شفنا اللي كونوا معناتها حاجتنا بلاعب يكون اكثر فري على المستوى الهجومي معناتها قمنا بتغيير اسماعيل الغربي لكن حتى العاشوري الوقت اللي لعبوا ما كانش سيء معناتها.
Thank you, coach. Thank you, folk. See you in a moment with the next press conference. Thank you. To this press conference, the post-match press conference, match number 17 between Nigeria and Tunisia. With us, the head coach of Nigeria Super Eagles, Mr. Eric Sekouchel. Please, for your question, wait for the microphone, introduce yourself, the name, organization, and then you go for your question for the coach. I'm going for the first question. Coach, congratulations today for your team, for your victory. How you feel after this game?
Good evening. No, I'm happy. I'm happy because we win. So we improve at every game. So the first game was good, not bad. We won. The second game we improve. But we did some good things too and bad things too. So we have to continue to improve at every game.
We go for the question. We start here.
Coach, good evening. My name is Cosmos Chukwemeka. I work with Darling FM. Our coach, your team has started brightly in the last two games, but failed to instill dominance throughout 90 minutes. Can you link this to fitness, mentality, or tactical issue?
During this game, we were good during 75 minutes, and because we scored 3 goals, maybe a less of concentration about the corner kick, and after Tunisia, they tried to make a high pressure on us. And there is a fact game for a penalty kick, but you can say what you want. The reality, we deserve this victory. At the end of the half time, we had 70% about the possession ball, and until 75 minutes, we were the best team in this pitch. So I'm very proud and happy for my player. And like I said, like my answer to the first question, we have to improve for the 15 last minute. But for sure, you cannot do a high pressure on the pitch during 90 minutes. It's impossible. It's impossible. My vision, my dream is to have a team who can do that, but it's impossible. So 75 minutes is good, but we have to improve during this last 15 minutes.
Next question here.
Hi, Coach. Blessing Fowowe from Sport TV Nigeria. You mentioned that your team did some good things, some bad things, and I was wondering what broke down, and your choice of substitutions, what would you attribute that to?
My choice of substitution, it depends what happened on the pitch. So like I said, we did during 75 minutes a high pressure on the pitch, and after 75 minutes the Tunisia team arrived to find more the side fix and go to the other side. And because now I think you know our system, so this is why I did some substitute. And like I said, you cannot do 90 minutes with a big high pressure.
We go for the next question here in the middle.
Hi, Coach. Tunisian from Paul Sports Nigeria. Congratulations on the win. Talking about your substitutions, would you say there's a direct link from the substitutions, the 3 subs towards the end of the game? Would you say that was what turned the game in Tunisia's favor, or was it just the flow of the game in your opinion?
So this is my substitution who bring 2 goals. The first goal, we took the first goal before my substitution, if I remember. So we took the first goal because Like I said, we did, once again, we did a high pressure during 75 minutes, and after 75 minutes, they arrived to find the side. So this is why I put two winger. If you put two winger, it's supposed that they cannot go to the side and go to the other side. But they arrived because they score two set pieces, one first set pieces and one penalty kick. So, in my opinion, we have to improve in that case, in the set pieces.
The lady on the left.
Good evening, Coach. This is Isemwa from Niger Ghana Ballers. Congratulations on your win. And, after your substitution, we considered a penalty. Talking about that penalty, the foul from the penalty, do you think it was worth that penalty?
No, I don't know. I didn't see the penalty at the video. But the reality, I don't know the rule. Because sometimes there is a hand. After when they told us that if the ball touched the body before the hand, there is no hand or something else. But I don't know the rules. So, like you said, like your friends, you think that this is my substitute to bring the goal. So you are your vision. You have your vision. So if you want, we can speak during one day, and then I will explain you my vision. But for me, this is the game fact, like I said. And once again, we have to improve for the set pieces.
The next question here.
Hello, Eric, Amir. Ibrahim Haddad, Moroccan journalist at AFCON. Eric, how did the second half develop technically? And before the game, did you expect the rest or no? Thank you and good luck.
Okay, thank you. I'm surprised because nobody talk about the first half and the 75 minutes, about the game, about the high pressure, about the movement, about the technical quality of the player. Nobody talk about the team deserve this victory. The team is very, very, very a great win. So, okay, I have no problem with that. It gives me a lot of motivation. So, no, for sure, for me, and it will be my last word. My team deserves this victory. We did some mistakes, like the first game. We continue to improve. I think this game was better than the first, and I hope that the third game will be better than the second. So thank you very much. I will try to be very happy with my player for this victory, because we have a third game in 2 days. So I'm very focused about that. Thank you, guys.
We take the two last questions, one here and one in the front.
Non mais je veux partir là maintenant.
Ça marche? Allô?
Ok.
Oui, bonsoir, coach. Eric Mamrud de Radio France Internationale. Si vous pouviez nous expliquer en français à quel point vous êtes satisfait de ces 75 premières minutes, effectivement, vous avez outrageusement dominé cette rencontre, et à quel point vous êtes mécontent ou pas des 15 dernières minutes.
Mon travail, en fait, c'est d'analyser le match et ensuite d'essayer d'être meilleur le troisième match. Je suis content, encore une fois, en termes d'intensité pendant 75 minutes. Je suis content quand on récupérait le ballon très haut et quand on récupérait très bas. On a été capable de vite se projeter vers l'avant, comme de garder la balle pendant de très grandes phases de jeu. On a eu énormément de chances, d'occasions pour marquer un but. Et en deuxième mi-temps, jusqu'à la 75e minute, on mérite cette victoire. On a été meilleur. Et puis après, la Tunisie a joué avec cette énergie qui leur caractérise. Et premier but sur un coup de pied arrêté. Et deuxième but sur un fait de jeu. Mais encore une fois, on mérite cette victoire. Et je pense qu'on a été le meilleur dans tous les compartiments du jeu. Maintenant, c'est vrai que ce serait bien de finir un match sans transpirer.
Merci coach. Thank you folks. Thank you for the coach to be with us. See you in a moment in the mixed zone. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.